Hey guys, welcome to another session of Ninja Hack. So in this session, we're taking a look at the Built-in Labs online training platform. So it's a great platform for cyber defenders to practice their skill in security investigation, incident response, digital forensic, reverse engineering, and also threat hunting. To have access to this platform, just visit the domain builtinlabs.online. Then you can also create an account to have access to the various challenges on the console. So I'm going to click on login now so that I can log in and have access to some of the challenges that we are going to go through today. So when you click on the challenge tab, you see we have several challenges on the platform where you can learn the cut across brute force attack, investigating partial analysis, malware analysis, as the case may be. So for this session, we'll be looking at network analysis for ransomware. So this scenario basically is that we are going to be investigating a ransomware attack, and possibly finding ways to recover the encrypted file. So to go on to take a challenge, we're going to click on start challenge so that we get to review the scenario and various questions that we are expected to answer. So guys, we have a scenario here saying that a company called ABC Industries worked day and night for a month to prepare a tender document for a prestigious project, right, that would secure the company's financial future. So this is showing that this is a very important document, right? The company was hit by ransomware believed to be conducted by a competitor, right? And the final version of that tender document was encrypted. This is sad news, guys. Right now, they are in need of an expert who can decrypt the critical document, right? So this is where we are needed to come in, investigate, analyze, and also find ways to decrypt. So that is the goal, to decrypt the critical document. So currently, all we have as an indicator of attack or indicator of compromise is the network traffic. The ransom note that was dropped after the file was encrypted, right? The encrypted file, then now we are assigned this particular case study to work on, right? So let's go on to see what else we have on the based on this challenge. So we are giving a network log file that is passworded, right? So I'm just going to copy that password, then also download this file. Again, I want to also reiterate that most of these challenges contain files that has real malware. So please, guys, don't run this directly on your system or your work PC. Make sure it is done on a sandbox. You can see I'm on VMware Workstation. So it is very important because truly these files are real malware files, So yes, we understand. So we've gone through the scenario. We have a series of questions that we're expected to answer, and the only artifact that we're giving is a network packet file that I've just downloaded. So I'm just going to go to the folder. It is encrypted, so I'm going to extract it, then put in the password. Okay. Oh. Okay, so guys, was password? I was not asked the password. So right now we have the file. Okay, we have the file. Let's take a look at what we have in the file, guys. So we have a challenge file. It seems to be that's already been decrypted, uncompressed or extracted. Then we have a note. Let's see what we have here. The free challenge is owned and provided by the Built-in Lab. Okay, please don't distribute. Okay, so guys, take a look at the challenge. All right, so we have the tender document that was decrypted. You can see this seems to be a decrypt file. We have the ransom notes, right? Then also we have the pickup file, right? The network packet file that was captured during the attack, when during the period when this attack was conducted, right? So let's take a look at what we have. Okay, guys, this is the ransom node. explaining what has happened to the file, that it has been encrypted using the RSA 4096, right? Then explaining what needs to be done, right? So basically, this is how, in the real life scenario, this is how you get to see the ransomware note, explaining details, what you need to do, to send the Bitcoin so that you can get back your file, So basically, they've explained to us what has happened to our file. How did this happen, guys? And what do I need to do? So this is a ransom note. So the first thing we need to go on to now is to read up the questions that we have. So the first question that we have here is, what is the operating system of the host from which the network traffic was captured? Wow. So we're giving a hint here saying that look at the capture file property and copy the details exactly. So this is the instruction, guys. So don't forget, this is a pickup file. So by expectation, we can open this using Wireshark. You can see I have Wireshark installed. So if you don't have Wireshark installed on your sandbox, make sure you do that, right? Also, if you don't want to install Wireshark, there are also other online platforms where you can upload this pickup file and go on to analyze it. I'm going to show you both ways. So the first one is that we're going to open this file, things that once you have a very big file, right, it takes a while for Wireshark to get to analyze it. So you have to wait, and there are other tools these days that you can use apart from Wireshark. I have some installed. We have Brim, that could also be used. We have Redline tools. These are some of the tools that you can also use to analyze packet. Well, one of the things I'm going to do is that we are going to upload this file on what's it called? We are going to upload the pickup file on an online packet analyzer tool. So I have two of them that I've opened at the moment here. So let me go epacket.com. Yeah. See epacket.com. It's a very good online, you can see pickup file analyzer. Just in case you don't want to install Wireshark, you can use this, also a very good tool. Then also we have Packet Portal. Okay, I think I need to open that again, packetportal.com. So these two are very good platform that we can also use to analyze pickup files. You can see all you need to do is to upload your pickup file, and that's it. So I'm just going to click on upload so that we can upload our file, right? So it's good, like you have different tools trying to analyze the same file. So you get to have different kind of visibility, right, to these tools. Okay. To the pickup file that you've just uploaded. Instead of just using just what's called Wireshark alone, you can also get to use some of these tools, get to leverage some of their features, Yeah. So I'm going to upload these files and okay. So yeah, just a minute. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to click on analyze. So once you upload it on the file on the packet.total, then you click on analyze. So it's going to take some time to analyze it. Yeah. So same thing goes for the epacket.com. I think we have this file open. You can see it's still taking time on Wireshark. That's why sometimes it's good to use other tools that could, save time. Okay, so we have Wireshark. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is what was captured. So to answer the first question, we're giving some hints to go into statistics. Click on capture file properties, so that we can get to view the properties of the file that we just we're trying to analyze. And you can see it is easy. It was easy that to get information around the operating system, right? Because that's what the question was asking us. Say what is the operating system of the host from which the network traffic was captured. So once you run a pickup file, on an operating system, right? You can get to see information about that operating system, the endpoint from which you run the packet file, from the capture file property. That is what we have here, guys. So this was what was asked. So we are told to copy exactly what we have there. So that's what I've just done. Let's see if that's suffice. Okay, let's see, it's trying to load. All right, guys, so that was what was expected. Now, the second question is, what is the full URL from which the ransomware executable file was downloaded? What is the full URL? So guys, to get the full URL, we have to go into our packet file again on what's it called, on the Wireshark, right? So you can see we have a lot of traffic that was captured from different protocols ranging from ICMP, DNS, right? So to get to gather information about the URL, the full URL, right, that was requested, we can use the Wireshark query command, HTTP, dot request, right? Can do this, request, and click on, you can see, guys, this will give us the information about the URL that was used during the request, right? So if you can see, guys, we have showing us the source, destination. So this is the source internal IP address that was requesting from another internal IP address .15, right? And this is what was requested. This is the HTTP, the URL that was requested containing, you can see, safescript.exe. So let's take a look at what could be the full URL. So let's look at the body of the payload that was requested. Okay, guys, you can see the full request that we have here is HTTP IP address, which is .15, the port, and the file .exe, guys. That was what was requested. So I think this was what was being asked, right? All right. Can gather other information around the IP addresses, right? This is the source, destination, the source port, and also the destination port, right? But the question that was asked is around the full URL. So what I'm going to do is to copy these, right? Copy the value, and off we go. Let's see if that suffices. Here in this format, http.ip port, then the file name and the extension. So let's see, this should suffice. All right, guys. So I think this suffices. And let's go. So what is the name of the executable file? Okay, so we can get that from here. This seems to be the name of the executable file. But again, let's go on to see what we have on other online platform, apart from okay. Let's start from the Wireshark. Okay, so if we go on to okay, so file, export as object, then HTTP. Let's see. You can see the name of the file showing us as safescript.exe, guys. So can we also see the same information from the platform we are using? Okay, so let's view the report from what we have on apacket.com. Okay, so we have some information. One of the good things I like about some of these platforms is that they help break down information, so that you don't get to use command. Unlike the Wireshark, you get to use commands to search them out manually. So we can see showing us we have about 23 DNS. We have the HTTP header. You can see the same information we saw from the Wireshark, right? Okay, we have open port, right? Showing us the open port. The port was open on this .15, right? So this seems to be like an internal server that is serving where the port is open, right? So we have different connections also. So if we scroll down, we can see the various connections between, you can see between .15 to .4, and see the total number of bytes that was downloaded right? So this seems to contain a particular file. So we need to investigate the traffic between .15 and .4. Very important. You can also see, is there any form of connection between internal and external IP address, between private and public? Let's see. These are just internals between internal IP addresses, right? Private IP address. That's what I mean by internal. Then let's see the second. Okay, yes, guys. So we have from the .2.4 to an external. So this is showing us that there was a connection. There was a connection between the .2.4 IP address with 3 external IP addresses. So we might need to put this on our notepad so that we can investigate the what's called reputation of this URL, right? Just in case for reference purpose. Okay, so that is where we have the connection. Let's see under the network, what do we have? Okay, so under the network, we get to see like a network graph, explaining the connections that was done. Okay, so I'm just trying to drag these guys out. Okay, this is it. So let me draw it back so that it's easy for us to see. Okay, so let's see, guys. This is the .2.4 making connection. First of all, we can see made a connection. Wow, guys, you can see a request connection was made to .2.15 that is hosting to download where we have the open port, right? And we can see that we have the simple HTTP server, that serve as a download server, right? Then we can also see that there was a request that was made to .2.3, right? This also seems to be an internal user, right? And also a connection was made to a DNS server. You can see connection was made to a DNS server. I'm just trying to make sure that we have an understanding of what is happening here. Sorry, let me remove these other guys so it's easy for us to understand. Okay, so guys, we can also see we have 2 servers here. The DHCP and the DNS server was also being reached out to by this 2.4, by this internal IP address, right? So also we can see that there's a connection made to external IP, one of them from USA, the other one from, okay, we also have from USA, then I think this from Ireland, right? So guys, this kind of give us a brief understanding of what the network view is about the attack, right? So sorry, I just digress a little, trying to show us how some of these online platforms can give us visibility into what is happening. Then if we take a look at packet portal, what do we have here? So we have helping us to see the connections, between the source sender IP, the target IP. You can see target IP. These are the IPs address I talked about just now from apacket.com. Then also let's take a look at the transfer file, because the question that was asked now was around the ransomware executable file. Of course, we've been able to establish that the name is decrypt.exe from our Wireshark, just like we saw here. So we are just trying to also take a look at if we can get the same details from the online platform, the online packet analyzer. So guys, from here we can see that let's take a look at the HTTP request. Okay, showing us the file, the transferred file. Okay, it's not giving us a name here. It's just showing us the MD5 hash, the SHA-1 of that particular file, originating from 2.15 and sent to this host. Guys, you can see, so this host made a request from this particular host 2.4 made a request, to 2.15 that was hosting the what's it called, the Python server that was saw, on port 8000, right? That was saw from here, guys. So you can see it again. You can see, guys, this is what it's telling us, right? So that was done, and the file was sent from 2.15 back to 2.4, right? And this is the hash file of that particular file, the hash value of that file that was sent, right? Okay, so without wasting much time, let's go back to pick our answer, which is save crypt. Okay, so I'm just going to type save crypt, right? Just going to copy from previous response and do a copy here, put it here. I think this should be the answer, guys, because that's the name of the. All right, so I think we're correct. So, guys, the next, what's it called, guys? The next question we have here is, what is the MD5 hash of the ransomware? Oh yeah, I think we just talked about that, right? We talked about that from here. You can see from the packet total.com, we're able to see the MD5 hash, right, of that file. You can also, one of the ways you can also do this is to, download, get to download the file and upload it on VirusTotal, get to see the hash, or download the file and get to use command line or PowerShell to view the, what's it called, the hash value of that file. So since we can get it here, that's why I said it's good to use different platforms at the same time to get to analyze a file. So we can see the MD5 hash here. Can also do a lookup on VirusTotal. All right, guys, so let me just do a copy of this value, and I think this should be it. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, I think that is also as expected. What is the name of the ransomware file, guys? Wow. Okay, so don't forget the first question we had there. What was the name of the executable file? The name of the executable file is, of course, different from the name of the ransomware. So the name of the executable file can be any file, can even be the name of a legitimate window file, right? Right. So, or process. So right now, what we want to do is let's go on investigating that particular file. Since we open the we did a lookup of the hash value on VirusTotal. Let's see what we have here. All right, guys, I think this suffices for us. You can see we have safecrypt.exe, so you can see that. So this just shows to us that these are real malware, just like I was explaining earlier. So guys, don't download these files on your system, right? Don't download it on your system. Don't run these files, because these are real malware out there. And you can see from what we are seeing here, it seems that you're seeing a name that is common, seeing is of course a Trojan, some antivirus products are detecting this as a Trojan, some detecting this as Decrypt. Let's see what we have. So this is a ransomware. So you can see, guys, we have Decrypt. So I think that is common name from, you can see Decrypt here again. So guys, I think this is what we're going to go with as the name. So because we can't just say it's a Trojan, guys. Yes. So we're just going to pick a common name that we have here, so which is Decrypt. So let me see, because that is what we have as from most of the endpoint antivirus detection tools. Okay, so let me go back and see. I think this should suffice as the name, but I'm not too sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, guys. Okay, let's go check again. maybe we have a different format for it. Script. Yep. Script. Decrypt. So if we do like an online check, yeah, it's a common malware or something. Yeah, script. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so I think I'm copying a very wrong thing. Let me see. What did we use? So I'm seeing, let's go back and see. Some vendors are calling it Decrypt. Some are calling it Telescript. So let's try this if suffices Telescript. Okay. So where is it now? Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, guys, so we have this. So that's what is expected. So, like I said, some are calling these Decrypt, while others are calling Telescript. Okay, so what else is the next question we have in there? What is the encryption algorithm used by the ransomware according to the ransom node? So I think this is pretty much easy for us because we have access to the node already. So we can go to the node and check. I think it talks about ROSA 402 4096, right? So so the format and the algorithm key size, which is what we have RSA, right? Which is an asymmetric encryption, right, that contains a public and a private key. So of course, you can't use a symmetric key for ransomware, guys. So you need a private and you need a public key. And the public key used for what's it called? Private key used for encrypting device. Then once a ransom is paid, public key is given to decrypt it, right? So it's definitely going to be the encryption algorithm used for ransom is definitely going to be an asymmetric encryption. So what is the domain beginning with D that is related to the ransomware traffic? Guys, wow. So this is, let's see, from our Nmap to, sorry, Nmap. Yeah, so from the Wireshark 2, guys, let's see, I think we have a lot of traffic coming from different protocol. So if I say let's filter for DNS traffic, so we can see different URLs, domain names. See anyone that starts from D. Okay, you can see E. You have ED. There's one that starts with D. This particular one. Is there any other one that starts with D? Okay, so this DNS. Okay, so let's read the question once again. Same. What is the domain beginning with the D related to the ransomware traffic? Related. Okay, related. So, okay, guys, this related to the ransomware traffic. Let's see the first D. Okay. Say basically, I think we just have two set of D's. This particular one, then the first one we saw. Okay, so these are repeated. Okay, so the first one we saw was, okay, this guy. Okay, so let's get to see what we have here. And see this is the domain that starts with D. Okay. This domain that starts with D, guys. That is related to this ransomware attack. Let's get to see other platform. Let's see, maybe we can see anything. Okay. From the virus to I think we can just meaning. Yes, okay. Let's see if we can see anything related here. Okay, guys, this seems to be related to what we are seeing on our network pack on our Wireshark. Yes, I think it's kind of related, the same domain. So this is related to our ransomware traffic, right? Because I can see this other D's here. Okay, so I think we are going to go with this particular one. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. All right, so I think that's also as expected. So now the final question is around decrypt the tender document and submit the flag. Guys, so I think we need to do a bit of a research here. So we've been able to establish that this is the name of the ransomware. So what can we do? Yeah, ransomware. So is there a decryptor available? Yeah, let's see. Let's see decryptor 2, encryption 2. Let's see. Okay. Decryption removal and loss file. Kind of seems like there are some tools that we might need to download over here. I have one from McAfee. Okay. Encryption 2. So, okay, let's get to open this. Let's see if something that can be used first. Okay. So I'm just trying to take a look at if we have any that tool out there. So from Talos, that's from Cisco Talos. Okay. Let's see. We have so I don't think we can get to use this particular one because the extension we have for our file is .micro file, which is different from what we have here. So you have to so tell us we decrypt encrypted files that contain this particular extension. So this particular is not going to be helpful for us. Okay, okay, we have .micro. Okay, yeah, I think we can use this. Okay. See. Let's get to other platform. Okay, so we got that file downloaded. So let's go on to run this too. This seems to be like more of a command line too. Let's see if there's some other ones that we could use. See, let's take a good look at if there are some other good tools out there. Yep. Okay, so let's see. I think encryption tool from Thread Micro. See. So guys, it's not a cast in stone because at this point you're trying to look out for different decryptor to ransomware decryptor to that could be of help, easy for us to download, and use, right? So I'm just trying to look out for some very good tools out there that could be of help for us. Okay, let's see. Okay, this seems to be like a GUI kind of tool. Yeah, let's download it. We're going to make use of it. So the tool from McAfee, we might need some help with how to use it. Seems like to be like a GUI tool, right? So let's see. Guys, so I'm going to try, let's extract this file. Okay. So guys, let's run it. Let's run the application. Okay. Just taking some time. All right. Okay. So let's select the guys. Okay. Select the ransomware name. So Telescript, which is the name that we got. Then click OK. Then let's go select the file. So we have the file, I think, in our download. Okay, so let's take a look at the file. Download. Come on. I think you can see this from here. I might need to copy that file to you guys, just a minute. Trying to hold on, get the location. So the particular file. Okay. Know if we could just even drag. Okay, so I have the download part here. Okay, so this particular file. Okay, then we have this. Click on OK. Okay, it's being done. Do we get to see? Go back to our folder. Let's see. All right, guys, I think we have our files decrypted. So if we get to open it, let's see, open the file. Okay, guys, so we have a flag. So we're able to decrypt it, right? So I think we might need to copy this up. Take a look at the questions again. So decrypt, tender, submit a flag. Okay, so I think this should be the flag, guys. All right, guys, thank you for your time staying out there with me on how to analyze ransomware attack. So don't forget what we're able to do. We're able to analyze the packet, check out the DNS, the HTTP request URL, right? Okay, then also we're able to get to see the name of the file, right? And also investigate, do a lookup of that file on Wireshark. Get to gather information around the hash value and also investigate the name of the ransomware. We get to review the nodes to see the encryption algorithm, you know, some of the domains that was related to the ransomware traffic, and also use a decryptor tool to decrypt the encrypted tender document. So I think we have been able to achieve our goal for this project. So thank you guys for staying. Watch out for my next lab. Bye.